YouTube channel since Texas courts are open to the public.
Okay.
All right. Today's date is August 10th, 2022. In Childress County, Texas, I call cause number 10618 in the interest of the Hobbs children. What says the state?
Ready, Your Honor.
All right. Present by audio and video is Jessica Antonassi. Are you ready to proceed?
Yes, ma'am.
Also present by audio and video is Christopher Hobbs. Are you ready to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. If you'd both listen carefully, go ahead, Ms. Kuntz.
Thank you, Your Honor. The prior order did include a non-disclosure funding for all parties' information. After discussing with both parents separately, it's my understanding from them that neither believes a non-disclosure funding is necessary at this time, that both believe there would not be a risk of any type of harm or harassment to them or their children if their information is included in the court order. And it's also my understanding that because the parties have reconciled and they're living together with Mr. Hobbs in the home providing direct support for the children, Ms. Antonassi is wanting to forgive all of the child support arrears as of August 9th, 2022. That balance prior to release is $29,690.85. It's my understanding she wants to forgive that full amount, leaving a zero judgment for child support as of August 9th, 2022. There are still some medical arrears. It's my understanding the parties agree that a judgment be entered against for the medical arrears as of August 9th, 2022 in the amount of $12,632.26, and that Mr. Hobbs would pay that at $75 per month beginning September 1st, 2022. It's my understanding from the parties that that there is not private health insurance available at a reasonable cost for the children at this time, nor is there dental available at a reasonable cost for the children at this time, and that Ms. Antonassi would be responsible for applying for a government health plan for the children, and Mr. Hobbs would pay monthly medical support of $175 per month beginning September 1st, 2022. It's my understanding, due to the parents residing together, that Ms. Antonassi is wanting the court to order that current child support is modified to zero effective September 1st, 2022. And Your Honor, I'd ask to call Ms. Antonassi to confirm her agreement.
Oh, Ron. Ms. Antonassi, would you raise your right hand, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Go ahead, Ms. Kuntz.
Ms. Antonassi, did you hear and understand the agreement I announced to the court?
Yes.
And does it in fact represent your agreement today accurately?
Yes.
Do you believe that the agreement is in your children's best interest?
Yes.
Okay. And is it correct that at this time you don't believe there's any risk of harm or harassment to you or the children if your address and other identifying information are included in the court order?
No, ma'am.
Okay. There would or wouldn't be any risk of harm?
Oh, there wouldn't be. Sorry.
Okay. Are you forgiving the child support arrears because that's something that you have decided that you want to do, not because of any threats or coercion from anyone?
That's correct.
Okay. And you understand that those arrears cannot be reinstated in the future. Once they're gone, they're gone.
Yes.
Okay. And that is what you would like to do, is forgive the child support arrears?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I pass the witness.
All right. So Ms. Antonassi, the agreement that Ms. Kuntz announced is in fact what you're agreeing to today.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and it's in the best interest of your children.
Yes, ma'am, it is.
All right, Mr. Hobbs, is that in fact what you're agreeing to today?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you think it's in the best interest of your children?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I'm approving that agreement then. Ms. Kuntz is going to put it down in the form of an order, and I will sign off on it. There is a period of 3 business days during which anybody could request a new hearing. If you do that, you get a new hearing in front of Judge Messer, and he would start over and make his own decision. But if nobody does that, this order starts to become final, and you should get a copy in the mail within about 2 weeks. If you don't get one, please call the Wichita Falls AG's office and just remind them to send one to you. Ms. Kuntz, do you have their mailing information or email address?
I do, Your Honor. Thank you.
Excellent. All right. Thank you both so much. Good luck to you and your families.
All
Thank
right.
you
Thank
so
you, ma'am.
much.
You have a
Bye-bye.
wonderful day. Bye-bye.
You
Thank you, Your
too.
Honor.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
You hang up.
Right. How do you hang up one of these? Oh.
There we go. Okay, and we have 2 people in the waiting room.
Okay, I think Angie is getting on for that one, but
Ms. Angie, okay.
okay, I hope you have a good weekend.
You too, Whitney.
Bye.
Bye-bye. All right.
Mind if I take this call real quick that I've been waiting on forever?
Yeah, go ahead. Good morning. Who's calling in on the phone, please?
This is Desiree Dan.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
I have you down here as Leanne Davis. Is that correct?
No, it's Desiree Leanne Dan.
All right.
Sorry, Judge, I'm already finished.
Okay. This is Desiree Leanne Dan.
Yes, ma'am.
And I have Ms. Ware with us here. She's an attorney with the AG's office. And I'm going to let you visit with her first.
Okay.
And you spelled Desiree, Desiree.
Yes, ma'am.
I got it. All right. And I have not heard from Mr. Knight. Is
He's in
incarcerated?
TDCJ, Your Honor, yeah. He's
Okay.
incarcerated.
Well, I'm going to move the 2 of you into breakout room number 1, where you can visit privately and I won't overhear.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes.
Just an FYI for you, next week and the week after, Whitney's gonna be on vacation.
Yes, I've got it marked.
Okay, so it'll just be me. So probably I won't be, like on that last case, I probably won't be negotiating quite as long so we don't keep running over. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Okay, so on this case, we have an agreement.
Okay, let me bring her out.
Okay.
So I'll be working those two dockets Thursday and Friday with you then, is that right?
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Friday, there's only 4, but Thursday and that's that all, where all the counties are mixed, so we could just get them disposed of.
that's right. Yeah, and I'm glad there are only 4 cases set for Friday. That's great. But yeah, it's mixed dockets. All right, Miss Dan is back with us. I'm going to turn on a recording, and I'm also going to turn on my YouTube channel. All right, it goes out to the public, so don't give out any information like addresses or phone numbers. All right, today's date is August 10th, 2022. In Childress County, Texas, I call cause number 10651 in the interest of the night children. What says the state?
The state is ready.
Present by telephone is Desiree Leanne Dan. Are you ready to proceed?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, the court's file reflects that Corey Knight was served with notice of these proceedings back on April 27th of 2022. The return of service has been in the court's file in excess of 10 days, and there is no answer or appearance here today on behalf of Mr. Dan. This hearing was set for 10:30 and it's now approximately 10:40, so we are proceeding. You may call your first witness, Ms. Ware.
Yes, Your Honor. The state calls Desiree Leanne Dan.
All right, Ms. Dan, do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. All right, Ms. Ware.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Before I begin, I would like to request that the court mark as State's Exhibit 1 and enter into evidence the TDCJ information regarding Mr. Knight's incarceration, which shows he has a projected release date of March 13th of 2023.
Admitted as states number 1.
Also, Your Honor, the state requests that the financial activity report, which contains Mr. Knight's arrearage records, be marked as State's Exhibit 2 and also entered into evidence.
Admitted as states number 2.
I believe that we have the following agreement, Your Honor, that the child remain on, or that Ms. Dan continued to enroll the child on a government health plan, and that Mr. Knight's current child support and medical support be modified to 0 beginning the 1st of August of 2022 due to the fact that he's incarcerated and has no income. The state requests a child support arrearage as of July 31st, 2022 for child support in the amount of $40,351.31. However, Ms. Dan would like to release that entire amount for a judgment after release of 0 as of July 31st, 2022 for child support arrears. The state requests a medical support arrearage judgment based on State's Exhibit 2 of $10,899.45 from medical support arrears as of July 31st of 2022. None of that can be released, Your Honor. The state would request that Mr. Knight be ordered to repay that arrearage at the rate of $100 a month beginning the 1st of September of 2022. Due to Mr. Knight's incarceration, the state is not requesting any court costs or attorney's fees. And I believe that is the agreement. Ms. Dan has stated that she just doesn't want Mr. Knight to, be so far in arrears that he can't pay when he gets out. And I will be sending this order to Ms. Dan by DocuSign for her to sign the release for the child support arrears.
Ms. Dan, do you understand if you forgive those arrears, you can't ever get them back?
Yes, ma'am. That is completely fine with me. I can support my children very well.
You haven't been pressured or
myself.
threatened to do that in any way?
No, ma'am. I just simply I've seen a lot of cases where a lot of people who owe child support get so far behind, and it's hard for them to survive. And my kids have not, their dad hasn't been in their life for a long time, and I just really don't want him to get so far behind that he ends up violating a parole or anything like that due to not being able to pay his child support. And I just would rather my kids be able to, have their dad in their life. And like I said, I've done it by myself this long. So
how old are the children now?
My oldest is 9. I've got a 7-year-old daughter who's my middle child, and a 6-year-old little boy who's my youngest.
Okay. Well, I certainly appreciate your consideration on that measure. I'm approving the agreement that you've made with the Attorney General's office. Ms. Ware is going to take that agreement and set it down in the form of an order, and I'm going to sign off on it. There is a period of 3 business days during which anybody can request a new hearing. If you request a new hearing, you get a brand new hearing in front of Judge Messer, and he'd start over and make his own decision. But if nobody does that, this order starts to become final, and you should get a copy in the mail, and Mr. Mr. Knight should too, within about 2 weeks. If you don't get one, call the AG's office in Wichita Falls and just remind them to send one to you, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
Good luck to you, Ms. Dan, and to your family as well.
All right, thank you, ma'am.
All right,
Have a good
bye-bye.
day.